Yo, what's going on everyone, Impulse here and welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle. This time I've decided to do a multi-battle. I got a couple of people together on the community, my community that's linked down in the description, so if you want to join that, go ahead, feel free. We did a UU and below match. As you can see, me and my partner's teams are Ludicolo, Gastrodon, Yan Mega, Metagross, Virizion, and what's that starter called? Something Raw, Incineroar, that's the one. And our opponent's teams are going to be Conkeldurr, Swampert and Arcanine, Volcanion, Rampardos and Hydreigon. So without further ado, let's get into this battle. So we're going to get this battle rolling. We're challenged by Stephanie and Rory. As you can see, we are going to lead with Metagross and Ludicolo. My partner repping Shiny Metagross, my mascot. I probably should have used it, but I didn't. So, and of course we're going to be fighting Conkeldurr and Volcarona. So, no messing about, straight out of the bat. Volcarona is going to lead with the Z-Bug move. It's not getting any, taking any prisoners. Savage Spin Out. Metagross really feeling the heat as it gets whipped around the arena. That's going to do a nice amount of damage, but it's not going to be able to quite take it out, and I'm going to set up a Rain Dance. Rain's going to come, and that means that I'm going to be able to outspeed everything next turn. Metagross is going to lay out a nice Meteor Mash, take Conkeldurr down quite heftily. As Conkeldurr is going to do some damage to both of us and then reveal that it's got a Toxic Orb, and now it's boosted by Guts, which scares me a lot. But I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump and I'm going to take out the Volcarona because it is a big threat. It is super effective against both of us and that's not something I can have. So it goes down and Life Orb's going to do some recoil to me. My partner decides he wants to really injure me and decides to go for the Earthquake. Doesn't quite take the Conkeldurr out. Does a little damage to me. Should have probably gone for the Meteor Mash there. It would have took it out. And yeah, my Ludicolo would have still been alive. But that's not the case. And instead, Ludicolo is going to go down. And Conkeldurr is also going to go down to the Poison. So out comes Hydreigon, rocking its Shiny Star, and alongside it is my Gastrodon, rocking its Shiny Star, and finally Swampert, no Shiny Star. So Metagross is going to try and get as much damage as it can before it goes down, goes for a Bullet Punch but doesn't do a great deal of damage. Well, I suppose it does decent considering it was going to go down anyway. And of course Metagross goes down. And it reveals that Hydreigon has got a Life Orb. Swampert's gonna pair up perfectly with its partner. Gonna go for the Earthquake while he's levitating, and it's gonna get some alright damage on me, I guess. And I'm gonna go for a Scald, going for that neutral damage, hoping for a burn, fishing for it while I'm in the rain, but we don't get it. So Leftovers is gonna do a recovery job on me. So out comes Virizion. Virizion, a good partner to be paired up for these two. Super effective against the Swampert. And if that guy wants to go for the Dark move, then it'll get a justified boost. So it goes for the Leaf Blade and takes it out. But Hydreigon's not playing any games. It just drops a Draco straight on Virizion's face. Draco's going to come down. It's going to do a lot of damage, but not quite get there. Going to take some recoil from the Life Orb, and after the special defense drop, it's not going to be as much of a threat. I'm going to Toxic it anyway because we're going to need some chip damage on that thing because I cannot do much to it, unfortunately, with this guy. So after the round of Leftovers, we're going to see that my guy is pretty healthy. Everything else on the field is not looking too great. So out comes Arcanine. Arcanine rocking its ways with its Shiny Star. gonna drop an Intimidate on Virizion, unfortunately, and the attack drop does not affect Gastrodon in any way, shape or form. So Virizion's gonna go for a Stone Edge, figuring it's got to get as much damage as it can, but after the Intimidate drop and the defensive set, it's not gonna do even half of its HP. And Hydreigon reveals that it's got Roost. So I'm just gonna go for a Scald, get some more damage on the Arcanine, leaves it on like nothing, and then he's gonna get scared and roll Gastrodon away. So bye bye Gastrodon, come back soon. And Yanmega's gonna come out, and that means that I'm gonna be able to get some speed boosts. The rain stops, which means Arcanine's fires back up to its full potential, and that's a scary thing. But I'm going to use a Protect this turn, which is kind of too predictable. I should have probably not used a Protect, probably should have finished off Arcanine. So Virizion goes for a Stab Close Combat, doesn't quite take it out after the Intimidate drop. That's pretty upsetting for us, and it's going to drop a second Draco. Even after the attack drops, Draco's going to be able to finish off Virizion because it's a Draco. Why would it not be able to? And Virizion's going to go down. Thankfully though, thanks to the Life Orb and the Toxic racking up, Hydreigon's also going to go down, leaving Arcanine to Morning Sun. No rain, no attack, no bother. It's going to get all that HP back up. So it's looking pretty bad. I'm going to take a speed boost, but I don't have ancient power on this one. And yeah, it looks like things are getting a bit dicey. Out comes Incineroar and Rampardos. So Rampardos is breaking molds, which doesn't really affect anything here. And I'm going to go for an Air Slash, see if I can get a flinch on that thing. And it does a decent amount of damage recoil from the Life Orb. I do get the flinch, which is great, and Rampardos is going to rock out with its mighty Stone Edge, which is obviously going to take out anything that's not sashed in this battle. So now it's 2v1, and it's not looking too good. So I decide that Rampardos is the priority. I can't have him rocking around with that thing. So I use Giga Drain, get a super effective hit on it, get my HP back, and take it out. Because the last mon is Arcanine, and I know that Gastrodon in the back can take care of that. So that's what the plan is. And fortunately, it get a one-hit KO, and things are looking okay, I guess. Arcanine does regenerate a lot of its HP thanks to its recovery move, and thanks for the leftovers as well. So I decide to switch out into Gastrodon, knowing it can take anything what he wants to throw. And yeah, he goes for the Flamethrower, does a little bit of damage, and doesn't get the burn, so it's all good. And now I've just got to start chipping down at this Arcanine. Looking at it, the best way was to go for an Earth Power to start with, just to test the waters, see how much that did. And it doesn't do as much as I'd like, so unfortunately I get rode away, so I don't get a second shot at it. And Yanmega comes back out. So I decide to stay in, go for the Air Slash, try and get the flinches, but I miss that 95% accuracy move. Misses! Ah! But it's fine. We've already got our backup plan. So Yanmega goes down, and we're going to have to go back out into Gastrodon for a battle of the Stole Not Stole War. Since the battle is coming to a close pretty quickly, I've got full advantage here, and there's not really anything Arcanine can do to win. He's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp to try and stall out my recovery, I guess. even though it does the same amount of damage, but I'm going to go for the Toxic, and unfortunately for him, Toxic stacks up. So there's nothing much that Arcanine can do now. It's just a waiting game, and it's not going to be a very long one. He decides that he's going to stall it out even more. He goes for the Morning Sun, hanging on for his last legs, wanting to draw this battle out as long as he can. But now that he's got the poison and I've got nothing left to do, I'm just going to start hammering away with the voice crack. Let's try that again. I'm going to start hammering away with Earth Powers, and it's going to start wearing it down pretty quickly. In the end of things, I'm just going to do a couple of more Earth Powers, and it's going to be able to take it out even with the stally recovery tactics. So that is going to wrap up this battle. If you guys want to be featured in a multi-battle or something like that in the upcoming episodes, go ahead and leave your FCs down below. I'll get in contact with you guys because I'm looking for more battles. I want to try a few different ones. I don't want just OU battles all the time. This is why we went UU this time. I recently had a RU battle, which was a lot of fun. Because there's a lot, the tiers are messed up. There are a lot of good Pokemon in RU at the moment. And it just doesn't make sense why they're not used, because whew, Slowbro, yeah. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode or learnt something useful, don't forget to meteor mash that like, share and subscribe buttons, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Laters.